in your book, The Price of Politics, that President Obama, in the great budget battles, had failed to lead. Now we're hearing that he failed to lead on NSA foreign surveillance, didn't know the details. We're hearing that he failed to lead on the Obamacare rollout, didn't know about the technical problems. Has it taken the media too long to reach this analysis?
Well, you've got to be empirical about it. In The Price of Politics, I was being empirical, and that's not to take the Republicans off the hook for all the budget problems, but the president's the CEO of the country and has to find a way to work his will. As you recount all of this, and as I do, you see that the president is the one who calls people to the White House. They don't call him to the Congress. And
but
he's got the hammer.
It's more than being empirical. You, as an author, had to reach a conclusion, and yes, some people criticized you for that.
That's
and
correct.
I understand that even today, some in the White House are not that happy with Bob Woodward's reporting.
Yeah, because they said I started it. It was kind of the first time somebody started this idea of he's got to lead, and he's too passive at times on these budget issues. And
is the White House official who told you that accurate? Or is the person angry? Are they blaming you for this?
Well, they never are. I mean, as you know, no one likes to be criticized and called out, but you know, they deal with reporters, and I think the temperature is going up right now days as there is more and more criticism on the president's comments on Obamacare, that you know, if you like it, you'll keep it, and somebody's found 29 times that he said that.
Yeah, and I've seen it at least 29 times on the air. But on that point, you were on Meet the Press with David Axelrod, of course no longer works in the White House, and he wouldn't quite concede that that was a mistake, that the president used the wrong language. It almost seems like the press is trying to pull out of this administration and its surrogates an admission that this was, at the very least, misleading, and they don't want to go there.
No, they don't. And I on that show, and have said a number of times that going back to 2009, when the president made a mistake on one of the cabinet nominations, he came out and went public and said, I screwed up, end of quote. And I think they should do that. I mean, this obviously is a miscalculation or a screw up, and it's not correct. And I think it's right for the media to kind of say, let's straighten this out. You know, millions of people are going to have to decide on their health care insurance, and if it becomes a political football, oh, you can do this, no, you can't do that, it only adds to the confusion, and I think that's not in the interest of the president. I think it's possible they can fix this and work it out.
But has the news business been too passive up until now? I mean, I would say the coverage, the tone of the coverage has really turned much more aggressive. You see it in the Jay Carney briefings, you see it in the coverage of the Obamacare rollout, but a lot of people think too passive until now.
Well, I've never been passive about writing about presidents.
I wasn't saying you, but I'm saying your colleague who in the day-to-day reporting.
But I think it is true. Look, the message managers in the White House have great sway with reporters. As you know, the people who are on the daily beat have to write 3 or 4 stories or broadcast all day, and they need somebody they can talk to in the White House. And if the White House doesn't like what they're doing, gee, the phone calls are returned, and somebody can't really do their job in a way that they need to. So is
this White House more intimidating, or as intimidating as some of the past administrations that have played hardball with the press?
You know, look, they all play hardball, and that's their job. But we are in a situation now where, with the cable news coverage and the internet and the impatience and speed driving everything, give it to me now, give me the sound bites, that you know, you gotta live in that world. I don't, quite frankly, and try to spend a year or more on something and get the detail and the notes and the memos that really explain what they're saying to each other in the process. And I think when you examine that, it makes your head hurt that this isn't a government that's working.